Everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christina and today is my Pan That Eyeshadow series update. So the Pan Those Eyeshadow series is where I am rolling through all of my eyeshadows and I use them until I hit pan on them. My goal with this is just to have as much pan in my collection as possible, and I show you guys what looks I do with them. There would be a garbage truck outside right now at this moment. I do these updates every month because I have a lot of shadows and it will take me a while. So I try to use them as much as possible throughout the given month and see how much progress we make, and I roll them out as I hit pan on them and roll in new shadows. I also include pictures of the looks that I do, so if you want to see how I use these shades, that will be later on in the video. Before I jump into today's update, definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button. I do upload on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday right now. I'm uploading on Sundays for spooky season, so they are just bonus videos, but otherwise I do upload on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button and have your bell notification turned on. Now, let's get into this video. So like I said, I have 5 shades in this. I use them as much as possible and we roll in and out as we need. Last month we rolled in 3 new shades, which was so nice. It ended up being a Halloween color scheme. I will include a picture right now of what our color scheme is, and it's a nice Halloween kind of vibe, and I've been really enjoying the Halloween looks for the last month, so I was very happy with this lineup. And now let's get into the actual individual shades. So the first one I'm going to talk about is my Honey color from the Colourpop palette. The color we rolled in is the shade Dandy. I used this a few times, not as much as some of the other shades. I'm wearing it a little bit on my lids today. It doesn't visibly look any different to me at all, but it's just a typical yellow gold shade. It's easy to use. I think it will be something that I'll use a lot more coming up. I was just really focused on some dark spooky looks, so once I go back into more neutral looks, this would be something I would use a ton, so I'm not too worried about it. Nothing to note, it's only been in for a month and I've only used it a few times, so really no major progress. Next shade I want to talk about is from my Violet Voss Essentials palette. The shade I rolled in is the orange shade Terracotta, which is this guy. I have used this so much. I'm wearing it today. I've worn it a lot. Orange is like the perfect shade for me right now because it looks like pumpkins, and anything that makes me think of pumpkins is always good. For this month and the upcoming month, even for Thanksgiving, I think this will be a heavily used shade. But I'm thinking December I probably won't use it as much. I'll lean more towards cranberries and reds in December, but I still feel like once the new year comes back around, I'll probably transition this orange back in a lot. It's such a pretty shade. It's a good smooth shadow and it looks like it's starting to get a slight dip. There's no way it's a major dip at this point. Again, it's only been in for a month. I mean, I used it as much as I could and did as many looks as I could, and I feel really good about the initial progress. The next new shade that I rolled in is from my Dose of Colors Francation palette. The shade that we rolled in, what was the actual name of it? Game Over. And Game Over is this dark shade right here. Now as you can see, there's a nice dip started in it. I am wearing it on my liner, so basically I just went over my liner today and smoked it with this shade. In the pan it almost looks navy, but on my skin I swear it's like a deep black shade, so it works really well to smoke out the liner. This is something I'm almost using every day. Able to hit pan on this in a few months. It's definitely still going to take a while because I haven't hit pan on anything in this palette yet. And black isn't really something I was really using much before, but I use this a ton in a lot of my Spooky Sunday videos, and it's just a really good shade. I'm really glad it was rolled in because for a long time I never used black eyeshadows, and I'm finding that I understand a little bit more why people love them so much. They're really versatile. They really enhance the deepness of a look, and I'm learning a lot by having to play with this. So I'm very excited again for those 3 new shades that we rolled in because it really kind of changed the game in my eyeshadow over the last month, and I feel like my looks have been a little bit more refined and interesting than usual. So I totally give this project credit for the versatility over the last month. The next shade is a shade that's been in for a while. It's from my BH Cosmetics Zodiac palette, and it is the light purple. For the first month I was using the wrong shade, so there wasn't much progress, and even still looking at it now I feel like you can't see much of a difference. There's a little bit of a dip starting that's kind of visible when I'm looking directly at it, but overall it really doesn't look like it has changed much. I have used this a good bit, probably a handful of times in the last month. It's an easy shade to blend into the crease when I'm doing a purpley or a dark look, and it just works really nice. Again, I used this in a couple of my spooky story videos, and it was just a really nice shade to have overall. I just really like light purples. You guys know me and my infamous search for the perfect periwinkle. That's a little bit too purpley, but it's close and it makes me feel in the same way. I like a light purple on the eyes. I think it's really, really pretty. So I'm still happy with that. The next shade is what's on my lids, and it was something that I was really surprised to be able to roll out, and it's my single shade from the Joah Cosmetics palette, the birthday palette, and it's the Burgundy. I hit pan on this morning. I really wasn't expecting to hit pan on this, so like when I did, it really surprised me. I only used this I think like 3 times over the last month. I don't know, but I hit pan on this, so we're rolling it out, which I wasn't expecting anything to get rolled out this month at all. So a lot of people were saying my random number generator isn't random enough because the Urban Decay keeps pulling up. So I'm just gonna use random.org right now just to see what happens. I'm only pulling for one. I have 395 different eyeshadows, so I've put that in now, and I'm gonna generate. The number it rolled is 79, so let me see what shade that is. I'm pretty sure that's not the Urban Decay Born to Run, so we are safe. I'm pretty sure the Urban Decay Born to Run is in the 180s. 75 is from my Colourpop Zodiac palette, and it's Capricorn. This is happening a lot lately. So the Capricorn is another black. This happened last month too. It rolled 2 blacks. I'm feeling like my collection is trying to tell me, hey, use your black shadows. I hear you, collection, I hear you. Okay, we're gonna roll another one because I don't think I'll be able to use 2 of the exact same color. So 260, I rolled again, it's 266. So 266 from my Celestial Thunder palette, and it's Mystic Ice. Oh, that's interesting. Mystic Ice is the turquoise shade. So there is Mystic Ice, interesting. Let me swatch all of my other shades with this now so we can see the new lineup, and then we will wrap up this video. All right, so there is my new lineup. I think overall these shadows all work together. It's still kind of a Halloween feeling with the green, like the turquoisey green still kind of works for Halloween. I think overall this is a nice refresh. It's something that will be interesting for the next couple of months, and I really feel like I can make a lot of progress on these. I feel like this color lineup is still really creative and something so different. It's not neutral at all, and it just gives me a lot of flexibility to add different things to different looks, and I'm really excited about it. So let me know what kind of looks you would do with these down in the comments. And before I sign off today, let me go ahead and insert all of my eye looks that I did last month here for you. So that's all the eye looks, so definitely let me know which one was your favorite as well down in the comments, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up down below. Also make sure to hit that subscribe button before you leave, and remember, there is always magic to be found, and I hope that means I see all of you guys in my next video. Bye!